love it when you come to see my video. Welcome to the Purple Box. At the Purple Box, we create very simple and easy dishes which can be easily done at home. So is this video as well. This is a very interesting dish. And yes, one more thing. If you enjoy watching this video, don't forget to press the like button and do share it with your loved ones and friends. And in the comment section, please let me know how you enjoyed the video, and especially if there is something you can add to make this dish more interesting, please do discuss it with me. I'll be happy to learn it from you. Now let's go to the kitchen and start doing the dish. Yes, this is what we're going to make. The tomato soup. Of course you know. We will need very few simple and easy ingredients. The tomatoes, of course. Carrot. I had a long carrot, so I'm taking one. You can take two as well. Some ginger, garlic, and some spinach. I have taken Malabar spinach or pui shak as we call in Bengali. You can take any fresh spinach. Now let me tell you why I am using Malabar spinach. Number one, because it's very good for our health. And number two, because these are grown fresh on my father's terrace garden. I just went up to the garden and I found this leaves. This spinach is so fresh and absolutely the right time to have it. So I decided to do this tomato soup just because of the spinaches. These are called pui shak in Bengali. These are the only few ingredients we need for this lovely soup. Well, I have washed the fresh tomatoes. Now how do we work on it? Make very gentle and light marks on the tomato skin like this. Make a cross at the center. See, it's a cross at the center. Take another tomato and do the same. Very light and gentle cut on the skin. Only the skin needs to be cut. See, there's a cross here. So in this way, cut all the tomatoes. Just make a mark on all the tomatoes. I am making soup for 4 people. Now, cut the garlic. See how I am cutting? Peel off the garlic and then make dices like this. The garlic dices should not be very thin, neither very fat. See the thickness. The shape in which you cut the vegetables makes difference in the taste. Now take the spinach leaves. Cut them in thin slices like this. Spinach in a tomato soup is very optional. But I feel green vegetables are very important for our health. So I try to introduce a bit of green vegetables wherever I get a chance to do so. As I mentioned, these are plucked from my father's garden. Freshly plucked vegetables add a lot of extra taste. Boil the whole tomatoes with those cross marks on them and the carrot pieces together for 4 to 5 minutes. After around 5 minutes, you'll find that the tomato skin is kind of separating the body. See, the marks have widened and the carrots have gone softer. At this point, take them out from the water. Peel off the tomato skin. It's very hot. Peel off the skin. Wait, I'll show you another technique. With a spoon, press the tomato and pull the skin like this. De-skin all the tomatoes like this. Now take the tomatoes and the carrots in a mixing jar and make a smooth paste of the whole thing. See, there are no lumps in it. Let me go closer. See, the paste looks so smooth. On a pan, add some oil, very small quantity of oil. Fry the garlics. Oh yes, one thing. The quantity, the portions that you need for all the vegetables, I will give you a list at the end. So you just watch the process right now. Fry the garlics, let them sizzle, and gradually you'll find they are turning brownish like this. At this point, you will experience the amazing aroma of burnt garlic. Now add the spinach into it, the sliced spinach that we had done before, and fry them all together for say around 2 minutes. Time depends upon the spinach you're using. The spinaches should be semi-cooked. Now take them out and on the same oil pour in all the tomato and carrot paste that we had made, and then with the spatula just go round like this so that it cooks well. In between, in every half a minute, give it a swirl like this and reposition the soup. After it starts boiling in the center, which you can see here, add the ginger. We will be using the ginger in grated form. Then again mix the ginger well with the soup paste that we have made with tomato and carrot. After some time, add some salt. Say after around 3 minutes. Okay, then again mix them all well with the spatula in circular motion like this. Now that we have added salt, we will cover it and allow it to boil for another 4 to 5 minutes to make it go even smoother. After giving salt, it will release a lot of fluid. See, after around 4 to 5 minutes, it's such a smooth paste. On this, we add the portion of water. For 4 people I am making, I have added 2 cups of water. And again mix them well so that the water mixes properly, and again cover it. Cover it and allow it to cook and smoothen. After around 2-3 minutes, it's done. When it's boiling, you can see the bubbles. Add the spinach and garlic that we had fried before. Mix them well. Yes, see, the soup is ready. You can see it's steaming hot. Now it's perfectly ready to jump into the soup bowl. As I told you earlier, I will be giving you the list of ingredients and their quantity. Take a screenshot of this so that you can refer to this later. Pour into the soup bowl and serve it hot with bread. If you have liked this simple and easy tomato soup, please don't forget to like this video and share it with your loved ones. Do subscribe to our channel, The Purple Box, if you have not done it yet. And in the comment section, please do write how you and your family enjoyed this soup. Now that the winters have come and it's going to be more chilly, I'll come up with different types of soups more often. Stay connected with The Purple Box to learn these simple soups. My soup is getting cold, so I'm rushing to have it with my family. You also make it and have it with your family. Till then, take care. Bye. See you in the next video.